Welcome back, my friends. In the original video I made about this S65, I did mention that we'd be installing some new wheels on the car very shortly, and now that time has come, and I'm very excited to show you guys what they look like. They look familiar, but with a twist. And, well, here they are. These are the turbine-style 16-spoke forged wheels. Now, these are not the OEM wheels. Instead, they are a recreation based on the same wheels, and they are a bit more aggressive than the factory fitment. The factory wheels are 20 by 8.5 and 9.5 at the rear with a plus 39 offset. I've gone with the same specs but with different offsets. So same widths at 8.5 and 9.5 but with 29 offsets front and rear, giving a slightly more concave look. These wheels were manufactured by my friends at Fortune Forged Wheels, who utilize a factory out in East Asia, I believe it's Singapore, to produce these forged wheels, and let me just tell you, the finish looks incredible. The center cap design is actually identical to OEM, which I thought was pretty fascinating. If you were curious, the factory 10 spokes are actually produced in Taiwan. So that's right, the factory forged OEM wheels are produced in Taiwan. I presume with very similar equipment to what these are produced with, because like I said, the center cap design was absolutely identical. Essentially, there's a plastic insert that screws into the wheel face, and the plastic insert was indistinguishable from the OEM part. So this is a very high quality replica wheel, if you want to call it that, which it is in essence, but in my case I think it's more of a custom wheel, but you know, full transparency, full disclosure, that is what these are. And if you would like a set of these OEM designed or OEM style wheels made in a different finish, or just like the ones I have over here, you can go ahead and message them on Instagram. And not just these wheels, any wheels you can possibly imagine. They do lots of bead lock setups for drag setups and drag packs for BMWs, and many more setups as well. So definitely go check them out on Instagram. I was absolutely shocked at just how well these wheels turn out. I mean, they're really impressive, definitely of OEM quality. Even when it came to balancing them, I mean, only one weight I believe was required, and that could be due to the tire. I mean, it was just a very good experience overall. And a big shout out to my buddy Max and his team at the Big O Tires in Yorba Linda, California. They got me hooked up with some new Pilot Sport 4S's, and they got the wheels mounted and balanced without a single scratch. So really huge thanks to them for that. With the tires mounted, I packed all the wheels back into the ML63 and hauled them off to my buddies at YG Auto Detailing. My homie Alex and his team were able to ceramic coat the wheels at very short notice, and they got them done and looking absolutely fantastic. This will ensure the polished wheels retain their beautiful finish for as long as possible. Definitely a must-do for brand new wheels. I tell you what, a lack of having actual lug studs, along with very expensive brake rotors and brand new wheels, makes for a little bit of a nerve-wracking process, but you know, it wasn't too bad. These wheels actually aren't as heavy as they look. I wish I could have weighed them to get a before and after of the 10-spoke forged and the 16-spoke forged, but to be honest with you, they're both 20-inch wheels, not the lightest in the world, but they are forged, which does make them a bit better. In this process, I also learned that the W222 and 217 S-Class use a strange design of lug bolt with a non-conventional head. It's not the typical 17mm we see on Mercedes in the past. I'm not sure if other Mercedes use this strange flower-shaped sort of looking lug bolt, but I can tell you I didn't have one before, so it was definitely a rude awakening to realize I did not have the right tool, and I was in a rush to Amazon Prime overnight it. Luckily, that was a possibility. You know, not exactly sure what's going on here, but part of the process, you know? And now we're torquing down those wheel bolts to a whopping 111 foot-pounds or 150 newton meters, a crucial step in this process. Too many people forget to do this and they end up with wheels flying off on the freeway. Please do not be one of these people and always check your wheel bolt torque. In fact, whenever there is new wheel hardware involved, whether it is wheels themselves or wheel bolts or whatever you may have going on, I like to retorque them after about 100 miles just to make sure things are where they should be. And last but not least, the beautiful polished aluminum center caps, which, like I said, screwed with a little plastic nut in the middle. But that plastic center screw, quote unquote, actually does have a metal finish on the outside. So you do have a metal construction through and through. And this is exactly how the factory 10 spokes are along with the factory 16 spokes. They're the exact same way of how to install those sort of caps for the hardware. You can see I'm even able to use the OEM tool that comes in the trunk of these cars for the OEM center caps, and I can further tighten down that center cap if I need to. And just look at that. I mean, between the extra 10 millimeters of more aggressive fitment and just the wheel design overall with that beautiful polished finish, these wheels really change the entire appearance of this car. It just does not look even remotely similar to before. It may sound cliche, but wheels really do make all the difference in the world to a vehicle's appearance. Not saying the 10 spokes were bad, I just think the 16 spokes are more appropriate for this kind of car, especially being a 65. Well guys, that's about it. And be sure to contact Fortune Forged Wheels if you want a set like this or something similar or something different altogether. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one.